Hey, what is going on? We're here for free live tarot readings. I am Tarot Oracle. Welcome Latoya, Raquel, Afra, Curly Cookie, Jeanette, Bartman, and I think that's it. Thank you for joining me tonight. We got 10 people already. That's really cool. We're here for some tarot readings because that is what we do here. So it is Monday night. We had if you're in the U.S., there was a federal holiday, so that is always refreshing to have that little extra day off here and there. So there you go. Gloria B., how are you? I'm doing great. Jen Knoll, hello. I did enjoy the long weekend. Inked Witchy Girl, how are you as well? What's going on? Afra wants to know, is there any money? Is there any money coming in? Will Mauricio reach out? We have not had any contact whatsoever. All right, let's try Mauricio out. By the way, if you haven't been here before, there is no list. Where is it? There is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. So sometimes I pick your question, sometimes I don't. It all depends. It all depends on, if it sounds interesting to me or not. If you want a guaranteed answer, you can throw a donation down there. All right. Let's see. Jeanette, will Mauricio, am I pronouncing that right? Mauricio, I think so. Will Mauricio reach out? Let's try that out by using This Might Hurt Tarot. Be a good one for that. Check that out and see how that's going. Raquel wants to know about love. Cheryl, welcome back. How you doing? Darcy, Aaliyah, hello. What is going on? Future spouse, what do they look like? All right. Let's see about this. Well, Mauricio reached out. So Mauricio has not done any contact. We want to know if Mauricio is going to be calling us or not. Is that going to be a thing, right? Like, why did they stop contacting us? They're going to call us. Like, what are their feelings? What's going on over there? We got to know. We need to find out how that is working. All right, let's see what we got as far as tarot is concerned. Entertainment purposes only, obviously. But Mauricio, Page of Wands, Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups. It doesn't look like they're going to reach out anytime soon. I mean, I'm not saying they'll never reach out. It's just that they're currently just not reaching out. They have other things going, could be going with other people as well. The Knight of Cups kind of seals the deal, right? This is Mr. Romantic. If you have not seen this card before, this is the romance card. This is Mr. Romantic. I have a full series of video on court cards if you want to go check that out. It will explain much in much better detail. But the Knight of Cups says, yeah, that being reversed is we're just not reaching out right now. Now, the Nine of Cups says they're in a pretty good place, though, right? I mean, they're in a pretty good place. It's not like that they're just lonely. It's not like that they're just desperate to reach out. It seems like they're comfortable where they're at right now. Latoya, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Moving to Georgia. There you go. That sounds fun. All right, but the Nine of Cups says they're comfortable. They like where they're at. They like the situation that they're at right now. So there's not really a big hurry or a big rush to get into contact, right? Judgment as well says that beginning, that rekindling of a relationship. All of that good stuff is just not happening here. Curly Sue, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Curly Sue, it's been a long time. How are you doing? How are you doing? But yeah, the Judgment reversed. Tiffany, thank you for your donation as well. Judgment reversed says the reuniting is just not going to happen anytime soon. We just have some problems here with Mr. Romance being upside down. Judgment, the rebirth, the excitement, and all of that being upside down also just sort of points it to not right now. They're comfortable with their situation. They're not exactly hurrying to get through and to get anything reunited or get into contact anytime soon. All right, Tiffany, outlook for the coming week. Let's check that out for Tiff. See how that is going to go. The week, we have 1 day down. We have 1 day down. If you have federal holidays that you celebrate, you have an extra day, which is pretty fun, right? I mean, that's pretty entertaining. All right, Light Seer Tail will be good for that. Let's see how the upcoming week is going to be. How is that going to be? We're going a little bit out of order here. Val, what is going on? Thank you for your donation as well. We're seeing how that's going to go. How is that going to go? All right. Let's see. A little bit out of order, but we'll get everybody in here. Oh, we got the gift card, but it's upside down. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? All right. I mean, let's see what we got here as far as the week is concerned. I mean, the Emperor, it seems like this week. Curly Sue, thank you for your donation. Another donation. I appreciate that. Val A wants to know about the week as well. We got you covered. All right. So, I mean, the Emperor says that it's almost like we're out of control this week. We don't have a lot of command. We don't have a lot of control. We don't have a lot of mastery over what we need to be doing this week. It's almost like that we're a little bit out of control this week, where we're not exactly sure what we're going to do. Also, Curly Sue, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. The Seven of Cups as well. It says we just have a lot of things we're juggling this weekend. We're having problems getting it on. We're having problems getting it full steam. Seven of Cups is a bit of a, a bit of a too many things. Almost as a Ten of Wands feel in this context, right? To where we're just not really getting what we need as far as decisions made. So not a lot of control. The decisions are going to be many. The Five of Pentacles being reversed. Paula, welcome. How are you doing? The Five of Pentacles being reversed says you're going to be able to do that okay. Angelic empowerment even. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So the Five of Pentacles being reversed is we're going to be able to do that. Not a lot of help though. The Six of Cups, the giving card, somebody giving out things. When it's reversed, it's like I'm not getting the help that I need. I need some help sometimes, just not getting it. So we could have a little bit of that. Curly Sue, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. So yeah, we seem to have a bit of a out of control week. Out of control week, it seems. Here we go. Bethany, it has been a minute. How are you doing? Bethany, you got your cards, didn't you? Bethany, I think I shipped you your cards. I believe so. All right, Latoya was next. Latoya, let's see. Anything coming from moving to Georgia? That sounds like a lot of fun. Only problem with moving is packing up everything that you own. The other Bethany, thank you for your donation as well. All right. LTJ wants to know, has Georgia on my mind? Isn't that a song? Georgia on my mind. All right. Moving. We got some good moving cards in the deck. We got some good moving cards. Let's see what we can pull out. Let's see if we see any movement, any excitement, any good stuff coming as far as the moves go. That is going to be important, right? It is going to be important to see some of those. Maybe a Knight of Swords, maybe another Knight. Knight of Wands would be okay. A Chariot would be great. Six of Swords would be great. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have as far as all of that goes. All right, we have a few. Three of Swords. I mean, it definitely looks delayed. We have the Empress upside down. The Emperor, the Empress being upside down today seems to be a thing. It seems to be a thing. Yes, we have the double Bethanies. Three of Swords says right now may not be the optimal time. Right now may not be where you're looking to go. It may not be exactly where we want to sort of be. The Empress being reversed seems like this is going to be delayed. So if you're looking for any time soon, I think we are delayed. It's almost like somebody else is holding us back. Somebody else has a little bit of something else that needs to be taken care of. Somebody else has some stuff that they need. It's almost like a person is holding us back. The King of Wands, normally very action-packed, normally very supportive as well. And I think that would be a great card if it wasn't upside down. But upside down, it just seems like that we're being delayed. We're being put off by something. The Ace of Wands being a new initiation of something new. Well, a new initiation of something new. You know what I mean? An initiation, a start, a beginning, an exciting beginning, new beginning as far as the ace. That being upside down says we can't begin this right now. Again, we're delayed on it as far as moving anytime soon. I know you see, do you see anything about me moving? So it's a sort of yes or no kind of thing. I mean, it just looks delayed. I really think that after the beginning of the year, we'll have a much more superior circumstance to sort of do this, to sort of go in and go forth with that. But the Ace of Wands being reversed, having the ability, the power, having the help that we need sort of to get this as well. Sunshiny day, thank you for hanging out with us, Philippe, as well. But the Three of Swords kind of starts it off in the negative. Starts it off a little bit negative. We're not quite able to get it done now. I think after the beginning of the year, it's going to look a lot better as far as movement is concerned. So many movement cards, and I didn't see any of them. You know, I didn't see any of them. All right. Toya, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Curly Sue, is Keith coming back to live with me? Why did Keith leave? All right, is Keith going to help me financially? All right, we'll do a triple shot here. We'll do a Curly Sue triple shot and try that out. See how that's going to go. All right, CS. Let's see. So Keith left. Why did he leave? Coming back and help me. All right, let's check that out. Funky Bread. Thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate you. All right, we got the Curly Sue triple shot. So Keith bailed. We need to find out what is happening with all that. We can do that with the Waterfall Tarot. It's going to give us some answers on that. By the Curly Sue triple shot sounds like a drink. It could be. It could be. It could be a refreshing beverage. The triple shot. Have you ever had a red light? You know, I know that. Afra, no, I did not read for you. Let's see. What kind of man do you see in the future? Let's check it out. Have you ever had a red light? I don't know if that's still a drink. I don't know if that's still a thing, but I remember having that when I was when I used to drink. When I used to drink, yeah, I had a lot of fun drinking. And when I used to drink, there was a drink called a red light. It was 3 shots stacked on top of each other. Obviously green at the bottom, and then yellow, and then red at the top. But anyway, that was an interesting drink. Darcy, will I get needed funds for the projects? Let's check that out. All right, Funky, we got you in the queue, my friend. We have you in the queue. Let's do the Curly Sue triple shot. See what we have behind the reveal. Behind the reveal. Loving B, we have 10,000 donations in 10 seconds. Loving B, I got you in the queue as well. Thank you so much. All right. Shadows of Light Oracle. Yeah, that looked pretty interesting. All right. It seems that just Keith had different plans. I mean, Keith looked at this. Keith looked at this, trying to figure out why did Keith leave, the first thing. Keith looked at it as getting too serious too fast almost. It was like there was just not something that they wanted to sign up for. I think that they got cold feet, a little bit of the cold feet action. The Ten of Wands, it's a little too much. It got too serious, and we just had a bit of problems sort of getting a reality check there. The Emperor said they just didn't want to have that type of responsibility. They're maybe responsibility averse. I mean, I don't know. The Emperor says that we may not want that much responsibility that quick, and it just didn't seem like what we wanted, right? Toya, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Now, Death, you know, Death says it's time to go. I mean, it was just time to go at that time. They just needed to go. They just needed to move on. Death says it's time for a change. And Death sounds like we had that change by just straight up leaving, it sounds like, which is kind of bad. So are they coming back? Let's see. Are they coming back with the triple shot? Are they coming back? The Five of Cups says, oh, no. Five of Cups says, no, not right now. It says they need a break. The Five of Cups, they dumped the cup. They're in the disappointment phase, and they know they left you disappointed as well, obviously. They're trying to find the normalcy again. They want their life to be normal. They want it to be like it was before. They want to get back to something. So the Moon, being right side up, says, yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to get back to something that I think is normal, something that's going to be better for me. And the Ten of Pentacles says it may be something a little bit different than what you two had. So, yeah, I mean, it just has just this feeling of having some problems with that. It just seems like it was a reality check for him, and that's sort of how it goes, right? Will they help me financially? The Five of Pentacles says that it's going to be sort of challenged. It's almost like that. Jay, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. It's almost like that it was challenged. They're challenged with money. They're challenged to get the money where they need the money to be. The Nine of Pentacles, I think they have enough money for what they wanted it for. But the Five of Pentacles being at the end says they may be a little bit hesitant to share. They may not be in the sharing mood. They may be have some difficulty doing that. It's not off the table though, right? The 8 says do have some money stability. Once they get some money stability, maybe they'll think about it or maybe they'll consider it. But for right now, the 8 of Pentacles says that they are working for themselves and working for their own thing. So yeah, sorry to hear about that. That sucks. That sucks. That is no good at all. Had plans with somebody and they bailed. That's no good. Sorry to hear about that. That is bad. All right. We have quite a few donations. I'm not sure if these are going to be in order or not, but we're going for Streamlabs seems to have a new habit to where it will put all of my readings out of order. So it's like, man, why don't you do that, Mr. Streamlabs? I'm not a fan of Streamlabs sometimes. It's not something that I'm a big fan of occasionally, right? The Grimalkin Tarot will let us know about the future in regards to love. What kind of man, what kind of good stuff do we got as far as love goes? Let's zoom out, not in. Let's zoom out, not in, and see how that goes, right? See what is in store as far as the men category goes. Hopefully cute, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hopefully cute. That's the first thing you need is cute. Okay, so as far as dudes go, so you do have sort of an Aquarius feel here. You have a bit of wrong button. You have a bit of Aquarius feel within here. The Chariot are always on the move. Definitely still going, always have ideas. Never short on these bright ideas, these amazing things that they want to do. Curly Sue, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. They're always full of ideas. They're always in the idea realm to where they want to get things done. The 8 of Cups, though, says sometimes they just don't know how. I think they abandon things sometimes. A little bit of that Aries, right? Where I'm excited about something. I started. This is going to be awesome. I can't wait for it. And then halfway through, you're like, you know what? Screw this. I'm bailing. So I think you have a little bit of that feel too. That's also sort of a little bit of an Aquarius sometimes. You know, I'm not just generalizing. I'm saying sometimes a little Aquarius feel there where you're all excited about it and it just doesn't work out. The Queen of Wands says they are a good multitasker. They are a good worker. So if you're looking for stability at work, if you're looking for a steady income, if you're looking for all of that good stuff, I do think that you have it here. I think that you have it here, and that is going to be what's important because you want someone that's stable. You want someone that can go to work, that can, you know, make a living for themselves and be moderately reliable. And I think that's what you have, right? With the Nine of Pentacles, being proud of what I have, being proud of my accomplishments and stuff like that. So Knight of Pentacles sort of seals the deal as far as reliability is concerned. So always on the move. Definitely an Aquarius feel to this person. 8 of Cups, they're bad at finishing projects, but they're pretty reliable overall. They're pretty good at work. So if they say they're going to call you, they probably will call you, but they probably will be busy and on the move as they do that, right? As they do that. All right. So we have a Toya Mel triple shot. There we go. Toya Mel wants to know, Tyler ditched me on Instagram. Well, that's not good at all. All right. Toya. Tyler IG was the first Toya. And let's see. TRU was jealous. And let's see. Should I cut O off for copying my business idea? That's no good at all. When you have a great idea and somebody steals it, that is the worst. That is the worst. Philippe, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. I'm telling you, when you got a bright idea and somebody just literally heists it and runs off with it, that's pretty upsetting. is pretty upsetting because you put a lot of work into that. You know what I mean? Cheryl, thank you for your donation as well. So we have a Toya triple shot. Triple shot. There you go. Cancel Tyler. There you go. That's all you need to do. Just cancel Tyler. So Tyler was on Instagram, and Tyler and I were hanging out, and then Tyler and I just straight up Tyler just straight up ditched me. Like, what is going on? What is going on? Straight up unfollowed me. He could at least have just hit the mute button and acted like he was still following me. You know what I'm saying? All right, here's a hot tip. Don't unfollow someone on Instagram. You're going to hurt their feelings. What you got to do is you hit mute. You hit the mute button. You know what I'm saying? They'll never know that you unfollowed them and they're gone forever. You just muted them. And then when they say, hey, did you see my post? I'm like, oh, I missed it. And then you unmute them real quick. You know, unmute them and go through their post and find out what they're talking about. And go, yeah, you mean the one about the dog? I know that one. And then you mute them again after, right? So that's all you got to do. Don't unfollow them. It's so mean. All right. Muting them is not mean. Unfollowing them is, you know, just my 2 cents. I'm just giving you social media hot tips over here. Okay. So the first thing, can please see the list. The queue is all over the place because I'm doing triple shots apparently. So we got Toya triple shot. We got Lovin' B. After that, we got Bethany. And then down here, Jay, you're right here. And then Angelic Empowerment. I think you're next. Angelic Empowerment. If you're not next, you are next. Yeah, you are next. Okay. All right. We're all over the place today. But why did they unfollow us? The Four of Wands, Eight of Cups, the Devil. They had to go. I mean, they just had to go. Eight of Cups. They just don't want to follow. You posted something they didn't like. The Devil. There was something that you had that they didn't like. There was some attitude. There was something they had that you didn't like, that they didn't like. Maybe they just didn't want to see it, right? Maybe they hit their follower max. I don't know. But the Eight of Cups said they had to go. It was something where they didn't know the mute trick and they just had to go. They had to leave. And that was important. The Devil says there was something they didn't like. They saw something they didn't like. I don't know what it was. The Four of Wands says they love you, though. They still like you. It's not something where they just dislike you. It's something where they saw something. They're like, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna unfollow for now. The Four of Wands says they were pretty comfortable with you. So, you know, that is a thing. All right. Now, True was jealous. Why did True cut me off? You're being cut off quite a bit. Hopefully did they mute you? Is that what happened? Did they mute you and they got busted? Like, what is going on? Val A, you are in the list. You are after Angelic Empowerment. It's not in the list because the list is huge. The list only holds 158 items, and we're now on 160 or something like that. Mona, hello. Val A, you are second in the list. Nomad Trees, what is going on? Nomad Trees, I don't have my phone here, so I don't know who done it. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune said they needed something different. They were jealous indeed. You have something. They want regularity. They just didn't have it. But yes, they were jealous. Other people were getting attention. Other people were getting some things that they wanted, and they were a bit jealous. So there you go. They were a bit jealous. It was kind of all over the place as far as the four goes, but they had that jealousy. They're getting offered something you don't want. They didn't want it. They didn't have that thing in mind. And the Moon says that they wanted something a little bit different. So there you go. There you go. It is there. It is there. All right. So Mona, we got quite a few donations. Mona, we got quite a few donations, I got to say. All right. But the Moon says, yeah, they did get jealous. That is why that they cut you off. Entertainment purposes only. But yeah, let's see about that. Now, let's see about the next thing. Now, why did O cut me off? Should you cut somebody off? It's time for the revenge of the Toya. Time for the revenge of the Toya. Should you cut them off or not? Entertainment purposes only. Don't cut people off on Instagram. You gotta mute them instead. Okay, should you cut them off or not? The Ace of Swords says no. You want to stay open. You want to stay open with this. You want to get going with this. Ace of Swords is the beginning of communication, beginning of learning. It's the beginning of beauty. Far as the wind, as far as the breeze goes. The air action of the Ace of Swords says we want to communicate. We're not communicating like we need to. Does it need fixing? Does it need some Band-Aids up in here? It does. You see the Band-Aids all over it. We need to Band-Aid the situation up and keep talking. Just like the Pink Floyd song on their what was it? The Division Bell album. The Ace of Swords says keep talking. It's important. Don't stop working on it. The Eight of Pentacles is the work card, and it's being reversed here. It's being reversed. You got to be careful. Keep talking, Band-Aid it up. You got the Band-Aids all over the place. All right, we are, speaking of all over the place, we are literally just all over the place tonight. But that's okay. I'm organized. I'm a Virgo. Don't fear. You have a Virgo in the house. It's Virgo season. And I know what I'm doing, at least at 60% of the time, at least. Okay. All right. Angelic wants to know, is my new subscriber a Tauruo or a troll? One of those. Is the new subscriber a troll? Or I'm looking for the devil. Nothing says troll quite like the Thoth. The Thoth is where the trolls are harvest. Is where they were harvest. I'm telling you. Okay, you can mute posts, or you can mute post and story. Don't mute the story. Because then at least you saw something, right? You saw a little something. So if they ask how you've been doing, you say, I'm great. I noticed in your story, because people don't update their story that much. It's more of posts, right? So you don't mute the story, you just mute posts. And that way you can say, yeah, I noticed on your story you had something. They'll be like, yeah, I did. And so they'll be convinced you didn't mute them. They're like, or did you mute me? No, I saw you posted a new story the other day. It had the Thoth Tarot. They're like, oh, okay. All right. Boo Boo, welcome. It is so good to see you. Boo Boo, it is lightning round today. Boo Boo, I think we're on like 20 readings in 5 minutes. All right. So the troll. Do we have a troll? I mean, they are trying to manipulate you. They have the head in their hands. The head is severed. They're trying to update your ideas. They're changing your ideas. Queen Famous, welcome. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. So yeah, they are holding the head there, trying to manipulate ideas, trying to change your ideas. And, it's one of those things, right? They're going to be around a lot. They're not going to give up, right? I mean, the Wheel of Fortune, they're going to be around a while. They're not going to give up. They're going to persist. Just hit the mute button. No, hit the ban button if you need it. If you need that ban button, hit it. Go ahead and hit it. If they're going to be like that, if they're going to do troll things, just treat them like a troll. They're going to be back. They seek justice. They want something. They have an ultimate goal in mind, but they are planting the seeds of discontent. This is seeds. These are seeds right here. These are seeds, and they are planting those seeds of discontent within the channel. You need to just hit that block button and go on with life. Val A, you are now up. Cards for the week. Val A wants to know. All right, we got one Cheryl, we got another Curly Sue, we got a Darcy, we got a Lovin' B. I'll show you the cue, but I'm skipping around. So we are on. We're somewhere. We're somewhere here. We just did angelic empowerment. We have so many that it scrolled off the screen. I can make it not scroll off I can make it longer. That's what he said. I can make it longer. That's what he said. All right, let's go and see how many we can put in here. Can we max this thing out? Can we just go bananas with this thing and do it? Font size, message list. No, I'm sorry. There's only 10. I can only do 10. So we have exceeded 10, but that's the way it goes. But anyway, Val A, you are up. Val A wants to know cards for the week. Let's change that and see how that's going to go. Cards for the week. Darcy, you are in there. Darcy, you are in there. I promise. You are in there, Darcy. We got you covered. Got you covered. You gotta be patient with me. You gotta be patient with me, because the software is reporting things out of order. So I don't know the original order that they came in. So we're going a little bit out of order. Just hang on. Hang on. A little bit out of order. The software is reporting it weird. It's skipping people and then it's doing it late. But everybody will get a turn because I have a list in front of me. So I have a nice, clickable, easy to use list in front of me of everybody's question. That's why I love the super chat. Love that super chat. It works great. All right. Cards for the week. The King of Wands says, we're in Monday. We're in Monday. I think it's going to be all right. We got through Monday. The King of Wands says that we have a lot of organization to do. We have a lot of things to catch up on. I think it's organization week where we need to get things done. We need to get organized. The measure twice. The measure twice, cut once, right? Measure twice, cut once. It definitely sort of applies this week because the King of Wands is the organizer. He's going to pick things up. He's going to get things done, but he is the organizer. He gets everything organized before we go forth. The Ace of Swords says you're not getting the communication this week that you need. You're not getting it. You're not getting the communication that you need this week. So you're going to have to sort of wing it sometimes. In some places, you're going to have to sort of wing it. Three of Wands says some things are not planned well. You have to plan it well. Some things are a little bit raw with the planning. Got to go in and get it done. Go in and get it done. That's going to be important, right? Because the King of Pentacles is upside down. The stability is not there this week. We need that stability. We desperately need the stability this week. It's going to be up in the air. It's going to be up in the air. There you go. Mona wants to measure it twice. I'm sure you do, Mona. Mona, I'm sure you got that measuring stick out. Mona's got the yardstick out. You know what I'm saying? All right. How does Scott genuinely feel about me? The other Bethany. The other Bethany wants to know about Scott. But before, this is so out of order. So you're going to be out of order. I mean, that's just the way it goes. Because we got like 30 donations in like 5 minutes. So the software freaked out about how to put them in order properly. But anyway, but that's okay. The other Bethany wants to know about Scott. How does he genuinely feel? Kitty, welcome. It is so good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's see how that is going to go. The other Scott. We'll use one of our newer decks. I mean, I told you I have a picture without the white border, but I'm just lazy. I'm just lazy. It's how it goes. I was watching some TV today. I did some painting. I mean, I'm just lazy. I mean, I'm just going to randomly say it. I'm just lazy. That's how it goes. But the divine, the tarot of the divine is going to tell us all about Scott. Hopefully get us some information that we could use about Scott, how they genuinely feel, if that's going to be a thing or not. Let's see about that. Let's see about that. See what Scott thinks. What's going through Scott's little mind there. See what is happening. Ace of Coins. That is nice. Knight of Cups and the Fool. I think they actually genuinely like you. I think that they want to pursue some stuff. They want to get some action. The Fool says, I'm willing to take the risk. I'm willing to go forth and do that, right? If you have my book, Mastering Tarot Combos, I talk about the Fool versus something like the Chariot, the Six of Swords, all these different cards. The Fool says, I'm willing to take that adventure. I'm willing to go on it and find out what comes next, because I don't know. You don't know, but it could be good. It could be something nice. And let's find out together about that, because I am a romantic. I am romantically involved. I'm romantically interested. The Knight of Cups. If you've watched the videos about the court cards, it's free on my channel. Click that like and subscribe if you like the court card videos. It helps you out. The Knight of Cups is Mr. Romance. They want to know. They want to know. Darcy. Link in the chat right there to the book. There you go. All right. But they want to be romantic. They want romance. They are genuinely interested in there. There you go. Buy my stuff link over there. Ace of Coins. They're gonna figure out if we want to future-proof this or not. Do we want to future-proof this? Is this gonna be something that is, that is gonna be future-proof, or is it something where we're just gonna wander around and hope for the best? Queen of Coins says they are willing to negotiate that. They are willing to negotiate that as it goes along. So could be a serious relationship, could be something casual. They're willing to work that out as they go. They want to feel it out as they go and see if that's something that they're going to be interested in, as far as commitment, as far as going the extra mile and all of that other stuff. All right. Let's see what we got next. We got Darcy next. It is a wild night. Darcy, will I get the money? Will I get the money? Darcy wants to know. Money or not? Am I going to get it? Am I going to get that fat cash? Am I going to get the fat cash? I mean, the money trick is out this week. I had to use some of the money to pay the lawn person. But it's coming back. It's coming back. It will return when I go to an ATM. All right, the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. There we go. See what's going on is that we're going to get the money. We need money. So many good money decks. So many good money decks that are available. Money decks. Is it going to get one of the cards that tell us the Pentacle suit? Is the Pentacle suit going to raise its head and say hello? Because that would be very good. Okay, wow. Oh, well, first off, I mean, this is pretty important to you. This is pretty important. This is a big deal. We got the 3 blue. We got the triple blue shot. Temperance, High Priestess, Hierophant, and 5 of Swords. I don't think you're going to get the money. I mean, I don't think you're going to get it. If this is important to you, though, I think that you really want to get that run forward. I think you really want to get into that action. The Temperance, you need it. You need the fat cash. You do need that fat cash. High Priestess, it's a very volatile situation almost. You're not really sure what's going to happen. You're not really sure where you're going to go with this. You're not really sure what's going to be the result here, because it's really up in the air. High Priestess, we have a lot of secrets. We have not only the Popette, but we have the Pope as well. We have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. I mean, there's an institution, there's an organization that needs to get this done for you. I mean, they need to get it done. They need to get this fund for you for the project. But at the end of the day, the 5 of Swords is the Lord of Defeat. I think that you're defeated. I think that you end up not necessarily, cut into pieces, but I think that you do not get that. You do not get it. That's the way it goes sometimes. Blah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Got house documents. Everybody's buying a house. Now is the time to get a house, that's for sure. My neighbor put their house up for sale, and it sold in a freaking week. I can't remember any house selling in a freaking week after they put the sign out. But it sold. And immediately almost. All right. Again, we're all over the place. I apologize, but that's the way it goes. Loving B. What are Michael's intentions? What are Michael's intentions? What is going to go loving B? M's intentions. What is going to happen with all of that? Let's see. I mean, we're using all these decks that are right next to me. Let's reach out and touch someone over here. Let's do the Incromancy. It has been a hot minute. It has been a hot minute since we have thrown down this. You know, so the housing market is booming right now. I mean, if you're selling, I think all the people from the West and the East are moving in. You know, they're moving over here. They want to get some of that Texas action. And yeah, I've never seen a house sell in a freaking week before in my life. But okay. I had a house once before a long time ago, and it took 3.5 months to sell that thing. No, wait. It took more than that. It took probably 9 months to sell it. And there you go. What's the deck with the red edge? That is the Encore Tarot with Ciro Marchetti. By the way, Ciro Marchetti has some other deck that just came out. That'll be on the news. Watch the news if you want to see about Ciro Marchetti's new deck. Or just go to CiroMarchetti.com, obviously. Okay. What are Michael's intentions? The King of Wands, the Ace of Cups, Justice, and the Queen. I mean, I think they have good intentions, but Mona, thank you very much. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate that. They have good intentions, but bad results. It's like the results just aren't there. The results aren't where you need to be. They got good intentions, though. The Ace of Cups, they got that love feeling. They want that connection. I think we have some decent intentions coming out, right? But Justice being reversed points to a bit of a problem getting the implementation. Getting that implementation is going to be difficult. Justice reversed was just hard. It's just hard. The Queen as well, the intentions go awry. It just doesn't work out in the end, basically. But the King of Wands, you're pretty much in the running for this. You're in the running. You feel like this is going to be something for you. Ace of Cups, you do have that emotional connection. You do have those intentions coming through that are going to be good. At the end of the day, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work at all. But yeah, good intentions, bad result, basically. Entertainment purposes only, obviously, but great intentions. Just a bad result. Just a bad result. And you want a good result. You want a great result and all that. Paula, you know what I should write, Paula? I should write a tarot cataloger, right? Put it on your phone and you just click. You got a new Ciro Marchetti. You just click, I got it. I own it. And it'll say, okay, you own that deck. That would be cool. That would be cool. All right, Nomad Trees and Mona. Mona, let me know what your question is. And Nomad Trees, let me know what your question is. We're down to 4 questions. We just got 4 to go. So we got plenty of room for Nomad and Mona. We just need to know what their questions are. All right. So I know that Dr. Mystical has some form where you can put the question in his form. So I need to get with Dr. Mystical and find out how he did that, because I'm just saying Dr. Mystical is like the master of YouTube tarot and all this stuff. I need to get with him and learn from the master. I need to learn. I need to be schooled on how to get that open and done. All right. In the meantime, let's do Mons Tarot. What do people think of this another mean girl? Another mean girl for Nomad Trees. You know, I didn't see it coming. Raise your hand if you didn't see it coming. I mean, I didn't see Mean Girls and Nomad as a combination. It's a complete surprise. This is my surprise face. So never would have anticipated this, ever. I mean, Boo Boo, back me up here. Boo Boo, back me up. Would you ever have thought that Nomad Trees had a mean girl? Had a mean girl doing something in there, you know? doing something in there. Dr. Mystical is just the master of everything. I need to figure out what Dr. Mystical did, because as far, I have countless certifications and degrees in computer stuff, but I just don't know how to do it. I don't know. That's magic for all intents and purposes. It's literally better than the money trick what he did. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll get with him and figure that out. In the meantime, we need a Thoth. Oh, this is a Thoth general. Oh, I'm sorry. You're getting something different today. I just read the Thoth general because it's been hectic. You're getting the Mons Tarot general. Jay, I apologize. I apologize in advance. I'm teary-eyed right now. I know you wanted the Thoth, but it's just going to bring you bad news. It's just going to make you cry. So we can't use it. We can't use it, especially for work. That's where you earn the money. That's where you earn the money. Okay, the Magician, 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords, a lot of threes. I think that work is in for some changes, in for some opportunities, and that's what you need. We got like all threes up in here, We got a 1, but the rest of it is all threes. I mean, this is looking good. Threes are all about the new opportunities, new things. You have new beginnings. You have some good stuff coming. You have opportunities coming at work as well. Somebody that has a little bit of a hint of something new, a little bit of an opportunity hit, something exciting. That 3 of Cups, it's all about who you know. It's literally all about who you know. That's the exciting part about it. The Magician says you're able to get up to the plate and you're able to hit a home run with these 2. That's what you need. You need the Magician. You need that confidence to get going there, to get started, and to get all of these 3s done, because you have multiple opportunities. Going to figure out what you need to do, figure out what these things are. Again, the 3 of Swords points to that communication. We're just going with 3s in the moment. The 3 with the air points to the communication. You overhear about new things, exciting things that are coming. 3 of Pentacles, new opportunities at work. And then the 3 of Cups. It's all about who you know. It literally is about who you know when it comes to the 3. And that is going to be what you got up at work. So you got a couple of new things. This is what you want at the end of the day. Some new opportunities, some excitement, some good stuff coming around the corner. All right. So we got, I have no idea what Mona's question was. Let me know what Mona's question, anybody. Mona's, let's see, I need help to accomplish. Okay, advice from the universe. All right, Mona wants to know advice from the universe. Then we'll do the Mean Girls, and we'll do Philippe and Cheryl, and then the Mean Girls, and then blah. And that'll be it. All right, advice. Mona wants to get some advice from the universe. What is going on? Mona, let's get you that by using the Bonefire. Bonefire has all sorts of good stuff. My office is across from the director. What you need to do is you need to get one of those miniature recording devices, and then implant it in that office. Put a bug in the office. Get one of those little recording, and you can hear him on the phone. Bug his phone too. Screw it. I mean, just if you're gonna bug him, bug his phone too. Do like a spy movie, like a James Bond movie. Put something on his phone, and then put something in his office, and just listen to everything. Probably be quite disturbed by what you hear. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, let's find out about the Mona advice from the universe, how that's going to go. I mean, we're all here at coins. We got the 6 of coins. We got a few coins. I mean, I'm just saying, we have some gifts coming in as far as money's concerned. Maybe an inheritance, maybe some money's coming in. Maybe you're getting a new Trump check or something. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but we got the 6 of coins. We are receiving some good stuff. Now, I would say, obviously, that you could be receiving anything. You could be receiving advice. You could be receiving some new ideas. You could be receiving some insight. I don't think so. I think you're receiving some fat cash. We got coins, and more coins. And the ace is here too. It's like some coins are coming in. Maybe 50 cents, maybe $20. You may have the money I took out of the money trick. You may get that. You may run into the lawn person and end up with that. Maybe. Ace of Swords, though, does say that you are getting some fat cash in the door. I think that's looking good. 3 of coins, the beginning Ace of coins, a beginning, and the Six of coins, it's being gifted to you. So I think that you're going to be receiving. I think that you're going to be receiving, maybe in more ways than one. No, I'm just kidding. So there. It's always good. You know, when you get just a bunch of coins, when you get a bunch of coins in the read, it's looking pretty exciting. It is looking pretty exciting. All right, we'll do Philippe Cheryl, we'll do Mean Girls, and then I think we're going to end soon. I think it feels like I've been here for like 5 minutes, but it's been an hour. All right. So Curly Sue wanted to know, did I do something wrong? All right. Did I? Oh, CS. Do something wrong? What did I do? What did I do? Was it anything that I did as far as this goes? Oh, we don't want the Thoth. The Thoth is too depressing. Instead, we'll use the Shadowland Tarot for this one. This is going to be good. Mona is getting the fat cash. Just straight up cash. Like unadulterated fat cash straight to you. Straight to just an influx. Just an influx of just cash. All right. Did you do something wrong? The Ten of Swords says no. The Ten of Swords says no. The Queen of Swords, being reversed, says no. Four of Wands says you were okay. You built a nice home. You built a pretty nice home. You built a beautiful home. Four of Wands. You made those plans. You put forth the effort. You got things going. I think that you did great. I think that you did fantastic. The Ten of Swords, though, just says it was their fault. I mean, it's just Keith's fault. Keith had some issues. Keith had to go. The Queen of Swords being reversed. It's almost like that they could stay and be mean, or they could just leave. And they wanted to just leave. They wanted the alternative, the better alternative. They didn't want to be mean. They didn't want to do all that. Angelic, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. They didn't want to do that. But no, you didn't do anything wrong. You built a beautiful home. You built this beautiful home here, you know? The Four of Wands, the nice little house, the comfortable place for everybody to be. You built that. You worked on that. You made that. And it was their fault. It's their fault. You did this. You made a nice little place. You didn't do anything wrong. You did nothing wrong. You worked. You got it. I remember you asking questions about getting the place. I mean, you put in the effort, and then they just left. It's just on their side. You didn't do anything wrong. You put forth real effort. You put forth a concerted effort to get everything organized, get everything done. All right, Philippe asked a question about an hour ago. Best friend G. Best friend G, live nearby. Angelic, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you so much. We will see you next time. I hope you have a fantastic evening. All right, let's see the pre-Raphaelite tarot for this one. I literally can't believe it's been an hour. It feels like 5 minutes. All right. I think we have had 30 questions tonight. Been just blowing through them as fast as I can because I know everybody's waiting. And the software is reporting them in correct order, so it's kind of confusing. And then I had to do the triple shots because people were asking like 10 questions. But yeah, we made it through. We made it through. It's been fun. It has been fun. All right. Is the best friend coming to live nearby? Ooh, I think so. I think so. I mean, I do think so. We have the 6, right? We're taking a trip. We're taking a trip together. We're taking a trip together from a good place to even a better place. We're getting that done, right? The Lady of Shalott is there normally by herself, but now she's got company. Now we're taking a trip with this. It's all about getting stuff done, though. It's like that they need to figure out how they're going to be doing work. Right? They need to figure out how they're going to be commuting into work or doing the work or something like that. The organization, the big company and stuff like that needs to be taken care of. They need to figure out how they're going to be treating this and figuring that out. The 3 does say that there is some organization involved, not only with working out literal work, but also figuring out how to organize and how to maintain the entire thing. So finding a place near you, getting that done, getting moving on it, and getting everything organized for that. So there is a bit of a delay, but I do think that they're headed your direction. That is looking fantastic for that, right? Eight of Wands, again, being reversed as we have a little bit delay, a little bit of a delay. That's what happens. That's really what happens. But once they figure out the work piece, once they figure out the organization and get the money down, things like that, then that is going to be the next thing in line. They're going to move next to you. You're going to have your friends hanging out. You're going to be able to watch the football game and have some beer. Well, you know, football's canceled. Anything fun this year is canceled. But, you know, other than that, it'd be all right. All right, Nomad Trees. What do people think of this girl? NT. Think of this girl. We got the mean girl. We got the mean girl. We need to figure out how that is going to go. All right. Let's see. Then we got Cheryl, blah, and we are out of here. Okay. We got the mean girl. I mean, that is how it is. We can't use Thoth. We can't. Nothing says mean girl like Thoth. I'm just saying. I am just saying. That's what you need in life is a Virgo. It's Virgo season. You need a Virgo in your life. A Virgo will help you get everything organized. You know what I'm saying? All right. What mean people? What do they think of them? They think that they're hiding a lot of secrets, a lot of things being hidden here. They do like them, though. They do like them. They do have a lot of secrets, a lot of baggage. They're bringing a lot of baggage into the relationships. They also bring some negative emotions with them as well. They bring some negative emotions. It's not good news a lot. It's not good news a lot. They don't like them that much. I mean, they are a fan, though. They are a fan. You know, it could be something like that. So you do have a mixture of people that love the person, people that think they're hiding something. You have a mixture. I think for the most part, though, people, this is a very powerful card. People know that they're hiding something. People know they bring the bad emotions, and people don't like that. People like good emotions. They like it when you're excited. They like it when you're thrilled. They like it when things are good. They like people that are excited, the people that can have that energy come in with all of that. All right. Psychiatric technician for children. Is that going to be a job? Is that going to be a job or not? All right. Lisa, are you leaving? Are you leaving, Lisa? What is going on? Thank you for hanging out if you're leaving. I appreciate you being here today. All right. Psych technician. That is cool. That's the psych assistant I think we talked about a long time ago, isn't it? Sort of similar to the psych assistant that we talked about a long time ago. Let's see. The mean girl reading. You got to have once a night, you got to have a mean girl reading. You can't, it's not a good night if there's no mean girl reading. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good night unless there's mean girl reading. Okay, so psychiatric technician, this is going to be something that's going to be decent. I think it's going to be decent. I don't think it's going to be too bad, right? I don't think it's going to be too bad. The Hanged Man says that it is going to be some pretty good work. I think it's going to be nice. It's going to be quite nice to get into. The Ten of Swords, you know, a little bit of a rude ending to it when you do end it. But the Five of Wands says that there's very little work. It's almost there's very little work. Renee, welcome. It is so good to see you. Renee, did you get the deck? I think somebody was sending you a deck or something. Anyway, there is a lot of work with that. The Five of Wands says there's not a lot of conflict. In other words, there's not going to be like tons and tons and tons of work. It's going to be nice, even, scheduled work, and that is going to be good. That is going to be good for you. High Priestess says there's not a lot to it. It's not really meaty, thick, huge scheduling that needs to be done. It's not really that meaty as far as that goes. Hanged Man says you learn quite a bit. I think that you learn quite a bit. I don't think you stay with it forever. It could be a little bit of something that you're interested in, and then later on you're not so much interested in. The Ten of Swords says you do end up leaving it. So you do end up leaving it, but it's nice and it's not too bad. It's nice scheduled work. It's reliable work, and it seems to be pretty decent in the long run. Again, entertainment purposes only, obviously. All right, blah, last reading of the night. Wow. We had literally 30. I think we had 30. Yeah, we had 30. There's a lot. Okay. That's a reading every 2 minutes. All right. Is the house going to be accepted? Blah. House got accepted. The documents too? Will the documents be accepted as well? Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight, by the way. I appreciate everyone being here and being with me on a crazy Monday night. It has been a ton of fun. It has been a ton of fun, and we're going to do it tomorrow too. We're here every single night. Every single night we are here, rocking the house with just, throwing down some tarot, throwing it down on the table, hoping for the best, seeing how that goes, and all of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. We're going to have to reverse all of these? No, we got it down. All right, using the Wizard's Tarot. I love this deck, but I hardly ever use it. I don't know why. But I do like it, though. All right, so the documents, are they going to get accepted because the offer did? Will they get accepted? We have papers right here. We are working on it. We're sending it. We're getting those documents out. And this is an emotional thing. We invested a lot of energy into this. We put the offer, we gave them hundreds of dollars. We put the offer in, and now it's time for the emotional investment. We're invested at this point, right? We're negotiating with these people. We need to get it done. We have the investment. We have the negotiation going. Knight of Swords being reversed and the King of Pentacles being reversed. I think that says yes. I think the documents do get accepted. I think the documents are okay. Are they perfect as is? Now, this is the important question. Are the documents perfect as is? It's almost like they have an additional question for you to answer. They want you to get a little more information. That's why you're working on this paperwork over here. That's why you're looking like that. That's why you have the pen in hand. That's why you're doing that. It is an emotional investment. You already are invested in it. You're getting going. I think that is going to be a thing. I think it's going to be a thing. That Knight of Swords says they need one more little thing, and then it's going to get accepted. But your question was literally, will it get accepted or not? And I think that it will. Speaking of acceptance, thank all of you for being here tonight. We had a great ton of questions, but we had a great night. Thank you for being here. We will see you tomorrow night.
An ocean, a cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night. You and I, we got our differences.